we are immensely proud of every single one of them. They've pushed themselves to the limit, as I say, I think we've had some tears, blood, sweat and tears. Yeah, we've had everything. No, we've had
It's just yours.
Sorry?
It's just yours.
Just ours to start. But we've had lots of laughs along the way, and like I said yesterday, we are going to miss all of them, and we seriously mean that. Each and every one of them have been a pleasure. And we have really enjoyed it, haven't we, Mrs. Frampton? So we've been working very closely with them. This is their final performance. As I say, yesterday it was a hit, and we did this thing yesterday where we practiced our laughing, because obviously it's a comedy, and we're going to do that in a minute. No, seriously. Right, okay, so we're going to have a little practice. Now yesterday, you were alright, I give them a 5 out of 10. Was somebody here yesterday? Yeah. Sorry, apologies. Okay. Oh, it was good. Okay, so let's try this side. So, give us your best laugh. 1, 2, 3. So much. That was different to yesterday, wasn't it? That's different. Okay, let's try this side. 1, 2, 3. Let's try it together. Okay, excellent. You can do that as much as you want. There's a joke pretty much every 2 lines in this production. Sometimes you have to listen really carefully because there's some really well hidden jokes in there. As I say, lots of sci-fi references in here, so if you're a science fiction fan, you'll love it, absolutely love it. So we'll get on with it. There's a couple of surprises along the way. I won't say anything. If you were here yesterday, you'll know. Yeah, but let's get on with it. So here we go. Right.
Has fallen into slavery under the control of the evil umpire, with his tyrannical grip and formidable forehand. From his base on planet Wimbledonia, he punishes all who break his rules. But a new hope is dawning. Pursued by the umpire's sinister agents, Princess Nebula races through the galaxy on a mission to restore freedom to the universe. Dot, dot, dot. That's it. No, that's the end of the dramatic introduction. There's no more. You can stop now. Stop. Stop.
We just need more power.
But the fuel cells, they're empty, miss.
Well, that's just great. We're out of fuel and Space Rangers are about to blast us into 1 billion atoms. Any suggestions?
We could just surrender, miss.
Surrender? To the umpire? Are we miserable cowards who take the easy way out? Or brave heroes who laugh at death and fight to the death?
Oh, miserable cowards, definitely. We're doomed. We're doomed!
QWERTY, you're an android. You can't be scared.
Put it this way, miss. That's not oil running down my leg.
Nonsense. We're on a mission. Millions of lives depend on us. We just need somewhere to hide until we can refuel.
I've detected a small space station just out of range, miss. Junction 51.
Out of range? Then we'll have to make an emergency crash landing. QWERTY, hold on to your nuts and bolts and set a course for Junction 51.
We'll get the doctor suits your ships, please peruse our starware.
Who's thirsty, dilly squits? How much is a cup of cosmic coffee, Mina? $50. Great, let's all get decapitated coffee. Decapitated coffee? Oh yes, there's no hell in it. Follow me.
Now, apprentices, keep together. We're taking a 10-minute toilet break. Now, follow us to the bathroom. And remember, if they have a stiff American tap,
Just force it.
what are those lovely flowers, Ada?
These are Romulan roses.
Great, I'll take them.
You can. They're Romulan roses. Here are Romulan.
Rose, Ada.
These are cosmic crystals.
Great, I'll take them.
You can.
Don't tell me they belong to Cosmic Crystal.
No, they belong to photon film.
Thanks, Daft Ada. I could do some new spacesuits, Ada.
No, I'm not too proud. Underwear.
I call it thunderwear.
Can withstand the deadliest gas explosion. Daft Ada could do with a pair of herself.
Fuck off.
Oh,
Buy one, get one, see it.
Oh no, but Daft Ada even sounds cute very soon.
Aww. They're not for sale.
did you know they were the long lost sons?
Long lost son.
Tell us what happened, Ada.
I never ever talk about it.
Gather round, everyone.
He's having a flashback.
Silver Denny Blues, beautiful boy from Odyssey, and drink your blue milk. Those spots are getting worse. Don't worry, Denny Blues, I've called the doctor.
Greetings, I'm the doctor.
Doctor Who?
Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright.
No, not Doctor Who. Doctor Woo. Doctor Woo. Goodness, you have to be so careful these days. I'm Doctor Woo, and this is my companion, God. Now, what's the emergency?
My dilly Denny Blues has got green spots, so I called the doctor.
That's a little rash.
I thought it was quite sensible, actually.
No, your son's got a little rash. My sonic spanner will confirm the diagnosis. Just as I thought, a severe case of Star Wars.
Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright.
I said Star Wars. Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yes, a green sticky virus discovered in 1977 by George Mucus. Just rub this cream into both cheeks.
Right.
Not you! I'm not there! That's better. Now, I must dash. I have to fight the smelliest robots in the universe.
The smelliest robots in the universe?
The Garlics. Toodle pip.
Doctor Who, come back! Still got my Denny Blues!
So Dr. Wu took your baby?
And he has not come back after all this time.
No, but I'm sure my Denny Blues is somewhere out in the grey unknown, missing his mountain. Oh well, never mind. At least I've got my nephew Luke.
And Gordon, of course. Star Trekkers, make your way to the docking bay. It's time for takeoff.
Hooray! Come back soon!
I wish I was out there too, on my own adventures.
It's no good stargazer, Luke. I bet it won't fall out the sky, you know. Bless my stars! What was that?
I think the spaceship just crashed into my bedroom.
Luke, did you leave the landing light on again?
Don't be daft, Ada. I wonder who it is. Maybe someone really important, sophisticated, and intelligent.
Oh, Boris Johnson!
Princess Nebula Oregano. Where am I?
Well, if there's a bright centre to the universe, you're in the most boring dumb furthest from it.
Maryport?
No. No. Junction 51.
This is QWERTY, my android. He was damaged in the crash. I'm sure one of his parts is broken, but I'm not sure which.
Oh, madam, you are a heavenly beauty, a vision of loveliness.
Eyes. This is my very own droid. Are you one too?
No, I'm human. Hello, are you? I'm Nebula Oregano.
What's he doing? He seems to be regurgitating a holographic space message.
Nebula, this is a message from your parents, Basil and Saffron Oregano.
If you're receiving this, you've fallen into the clutches of the evil umpire.
But all is not lost. You can still save us.
Get help from Toby Monkey Nosebleed.
Toby Monkey Nosebleed is your only hope.
Toby Monkey Nosebleed? Who's he?
Sorry dear, we can't answer questions, we're only a recorded message. Remember Nebula, wherever you go you carry us with you.
And whatever you do, Nebula, it is absolutely essential that you never, ever...
Sorry love, the tapes run out.
Mum, Dad, come back!
What's going on?
I've just come from planet Wimbledonia.
It's the base of the evil umpire.
No!
Yes, he's gone power mad in his high tower, punishing all who break his rules.
No!
Yes, he's been making whole galaxies disappear.
No!
Yes, this necklace was all that remained of my galaxy. I stole it from the umpire. He must be stopped.
We'll help you.
And your parents said Toby Wonky Nosebleed could help too.
Toby Wonky Nosebleed?
Did somebody call?
Ah, what are you doing there?
I've lived here for 42 years, Ada. I'm hiding, watching, waiting.
Bit creepy!
I knew this day would come, for it is written in the stars. Are you Toby? Toby or not Toby? That is the question. Just yes or no. All right then, yes.
Then help me, Toby Wonky Nosebleed. You're my only hope.
I shall indeed help you, Nebula, for it is written in the stars. And Luke Warts will join us on our mission, for it is also written. Really? Indeed, Luke, for it is written in the stars. No, in the script.
Well, to fight the umpire, we'll need a rebel army.
And the power of the source. You will learn its power from my master. His name is Yoga.
Yoga?
Yes, Yoga. He lives on planet Pilates in the Tai Chi system.
Then we'll need a fast spaceship and a cool captain.
You need a fast spaceship and a cool captain, right?
Yes.
A captain who's fearlessly daring, finger-licking, mirror-snoggy gorgeous.
Yes.
Well, have no fear, I'm here.
Hooray!
My ship's parked outside. This is Nigel the Nookie. He's my first mate.
I'm his only mate. We fly from the Millennium Penguin.
The Millennium Penguin. But that must mean you're Zach Solo!
No, Nigel, not Sack Solo. Zach Solo.
But I don't understand Captain Solo.
Oh, I know. You're finding the temperature a bit confusing. How can I be so cool and so hot at the same time?
But is the Millennium Penguin fast?
Why, this ship is enigmatic. It's aerobatic. It's paraquatic. Why, it's the Millennium Penguin.
My stories are purple, I'm ready, yeah, you ready to
assistance. Should I get your inhaler? Panic not, Spocky. I was just doing some sinister breathing. Syrah, Alexei, give me an update.
We found another night galaxy, sir.
Full of pirates. Right here also.
And what dark, dirty deeds have they done?
Going to bed late, eating with a mouthful.
Broken in public. Got clean between their toes.
Yuck! These villains must be punished! I will shrink their galaxy and add it to my collection.
Please explain again how you became the umpire.
Ah, you're interested in my motivation and deepest desires?
No, but you're to understand the plot.
'Tis a tragic tale, abandoned as a child and raised by the Wombles of Wimbledonia. I built my high tower and learned the dark side of the Tsars. How? Lots of contemplation, meditation, and a series of helpful YouTube videos.
And now as the umpire, you ensure the universe plays by your rules.
And those who break them pay the price. Whole galaxies punished and shrunken into tiny spheres.
Ta-da!
But wait! One is missing! Who'd been ball tampering? Summon my racketeers! Beat them up, Spocky!
All racketeers on court! Racketeers, address yourselves to the court of the umpire.
Borg.
Crap.
Nah! A row! Now, racketeers, one of my balls have been stolen from right under my nose.
Well, why did you keep it under your nose?
Not under my nose, some thief has broken in!
Impossible! I installed all the updates on my security computer.
Maybe you left windows open?
Or maybe a wee racketeer left the key in the door.
Oh, Mac shut the door. And Mac got the key. And Mac turned the key. So Mac left the key in the door. The key was out! It was in! It was out! It was in! It was out! It was in! It was out! It was in!
McEnroe! Stop arguing!
You cannot be serious, man!
The umpire is always serious. Perhaps a demonstration of the sauce will help. If you serve in the umpire's cup, you play by my rules. Now get out my sight!
Yes, mighty umpire.
Three space raiders have landed, sir.
Leaving news, crave audience.
Craven audience! What do they think this is? A space musical? Beat them up, Spocky!
Aye, aye, sir.
We got space range from Starkman.
Roger!
And out. I mean out.
And what news do you bring, Space Rangers Roger over and out?
Rumours are rife for revolt and rebellion.
A rabble of revolting rebellious rebels.
Rallying ready to rebel and revolt.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Rumours are rife for revolt and rebellion.
A rabble of revolting rebellious rebels.
Rallying ready to rebel and revolt.
A rebellion? What if they strike your game set of match nuts?
They can strike if they like, but be warned, the umpire strikes back.
Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright.
I said the umpire strikes back.
We also spot someone you're wanted list.
That Princess Nebula and a rusty robot. But they crashed into a small space station.
I bet that all dressed up pretty severe around the neck.
Sphere? So that Princess Nebula pinched your ball. And you, Rotten Rangers, let her go?
Sorry, Mr. Vampire.
Umpire, umpire.
Stick it up your umpire.
All is not lost, for I sent in the swords that Princess Nebula is alive. Alive? And she carries a whole galaxy with her. I will offer a reward for her return. So, are you in?
No, I'm out, sir.
Well, Roger, will you take on my mission?
No, it's over, sir.
Oh, but it's not even started!
You'll have Princess and the galaxy by the end of the show.
And soon she'll learn when you cross the umpire. The umpire strikes back! Ha!
I can't walk.
Look out behind you.
Great stop, they're everywhere.
Quick, reload and fire again.
We're running out of fuel.
We take time. Sure. Delta and Light, who's ready to go to? What's happened?
Oh, it was dreadful, miss.
We were playing Supersonic Space Pack Mario Man Invaders.
And Zach got us beat up. Again!
Me?
You stop arguing! We've got places to be!
Now, ignition on.
I think the Phantom Fumigator has just copied with smoke bubblegum.
Isn't that difficult to fix?
No? It's difficult to say.
Well, we'll have to go to the engine room to check on if I've got it. I can help. Don't worry, you're pretty well ahead about it. This is man's work.
Man's work? That cosmic clock is a great big boo up his. Nebula, how did you do that?
My parents taught me to be an independent princess. Oh, Ada, I miss them so much. That's why I wear this necklace. It reminds me of them, of home. Listen, can you hear it? It's the music of my galaxy. Every time I close my eyes, I see you, shining like the sun. A million tiny stars aligning, one by one by one. Wherever I go, whatever I do, I'll always remember you. You are forever in my
Yeah, we're stranded in space. Flight us from anywhere.
And we're not even members of the AA! We're doomed, miss. Doomed.
Hey, I must have fixed the intro without even knowing. Who's a genius? Zach Solo! No, Nigel, not Zach Solo. Zach Solo!
Come on, Ada. The boys obviously don't need us.
How about some in-flight entertainment?
Our users, here's just the thing. An ancient episode of Life in Space.
Oh, but Agent Warbia got to mention by David Attenborough.
David Attenborough? Wow!
Well, what are you waiting for, Aggie? Roll the film.
Here, in the vast emptiness of space, we discover the universe's most unusual alien life form, the big-bottomed booby bird. She struts around her territory, cleaning, searching for food, and delicately preening herself. Her bright plumage indicates this is a dominant female of maturing years, soft, sagging, and wrinkly. She appears easy prey. But thanks to a high-fiber diet, she's always able to deter her predators. When seeking a mate, nature has provided her with two huge advantages: her unique natural scent and her distinct facial features, reminiscent of a baboon's bottom. And for the first time, we're lucky to hear this creature's unique mating call. Sadly, this female cannot find a mate, and with a voice like that, I'm not surprised. But wait, she's noticed others in her nest. Keen to assert her role as the dominant female, she attacks and bites their heads off.
Turn up for this, you lazy layabouts, before I...
It's the cops!
I was only doing 30.
Space Rangers, what do they want?
Me and Quilty, they found us.
I'll be deactivated for sure.
Quick, hide the droids.
And Princess, you come with me.
Your favourite Roger, over and out. You're on for 2 rebels. A devious droid. And a princess with a Mars bar on her head. It's a bounty. Oh, yes. You've seen in on that suspiciously. To be honest, there's been a lot of suspicious acting since the show started.
Who owns this vehicle?
Zach Solo! Cut it out, King Kong. What do you think this is? A space musical? What is your name now?
And
what?
and droid.
Aha! You devious droids. We should charge you.
Oh, yes please. My battery's a bit flat.
We should take down your particulars and see your credentials. You do not need to see his credentials. You don't need to see his credentials. These are not the droids you are looking for. These are not the droids we're looking for. You'll move along now. You'll move along now. And as you go, you will do your special dance. As you go, we'll do your special. What? You heard my dance, like people on planet Agadoo. Agadoo, see a Roger Brown. humanoid phrase book. Diddly, diddly. We are the diddly squits of oxymoron. We are spice evaders.
Don't you mean space invaders?
Insurance is fertile.
Don't you mean resistance is futile?
We call our floaty side plates.
Flying saucer.
Phrasebook floating. Must absorb language data for better communication.
Diddly, 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 diddly. Did you just eat all my data?
No, we only had a few bites. We had a diddly squid of oxymoron, and I am Commodore Nintendo, Chief Squid. These are my little squirts.
Amiga, Atari,
Easy.
what's EC short for? So he can fit in flying saucer. He's addicted to donuts. So we call him EC, eat extra cholesterol.
But why do you need to invade? Don't you have a piano of your own?
Our planet oxymoron has vanished.
Oxymoron's awfully nice. Beautiful wasteland
Of watery deserts,
dry oceans,
flat mountains,
hilly plains, freezing heat winds.
boiling winters.
We miss it very much.
The source tells me the umpire's behind this.
Why don't you join us? We're going to strike against the Empire.
Stop his evil plans.
Save the universe.
And obviously Moron too. What do
do
you
you
say?
Diddly, diddly, diddly.
I knew this received an urgent space message.
Toby Monkey Nosebleed, we've been kidnapped by space rangers.
Nebula!
We're aboard their ship on the way to Wimbledonia. You
Nebula!
must come and rescue us.
Nebula!
Then we'll raise a rebel army to strike against the Empire.
Nebula!
Oh yes, and I think Ada has something very important to add.
Help!
That's it.
Yes!
Help us, Toby Monkey Nosebleed. You're our only hope.
Poor Mistress Nebula.
Great Scott, Luke, you must beam down to Planet Pilates and meet Lord Yoga alone.
Before you the space rangers, I'll meet you there at Wimbledonia.
And the diddly squits will help too. Diddly squits, prepare to drill.
We like to walk over
take a short break now, a quick refreshment, toilet break. And please go outside and get some refreshments, everybody. Get some fresh air, and please join us back in 10 minutes, 15 minutes for part 2. So give it up for our cast, and we'll see you again.
I don't want to see any lip. And I don't want to see any cheek. Cyril, Alexi, give me an update.
There's a base ring to have landed. But the most followed and the grenade penguin.
A rebel ship? We must capture it. Activate the tractor beam. What was that? There's something wrong with the tractor beam. Must have a flat tire. Then we must jam their communications.
But we've run out of jam, sir.
What a secret stash of marmalade.
Secret marmalade? Yes, but don't spread it.
Tractor beam reactivated, sir. The battleship captured, sir.
Back it is. Go for the rebels in the dungeon with the other prisoners.
Yes, mighty umpire.
Space Rangers Roger, over and out.
We return with Princess Nebula. And a daring helper. Galaxy. And we've thrown in a medal that isn't movies.
Excellent. No one can beat me, the mighty umpire. The strongest and most respected genius. The heavy-breathing, death-defying champion of Wimbledonia.
We're running a bit late, sir. Perhaps we could just skip to the evil laugh?
Very well.
A powerful Janus become.
Yes, Lord Yoga.
bunch of spaced out space cadets you are. Failed to do your saucy sounds. Most subsequent to deny.
Sorry, Lord Joker. Well, I'm some clay, Lord Joker. You must pardon, Lord Joker. Body and shape and
Yes, what you are. Blaze Luna and fire you will be.
Yes, Lord Joker.
A fine chance you have. Perhaps one of you lumps of clay will surprise me. And a Martian urn the cup.
What is a Martian?
About 15 quid a week. Now into squatting voodoo. Now into squatting voodoo. And give me some almonds.
Yes, Lord Joker.
Thank you for choosing me, Lord Joker.
A new candidate has just been down by teleport, Lord Yoga. Apprentice, come through to the boardroom. Lord Yoga will see you now.
On a question around the water. The umpire goose. Rescue your friends you must. Save the universe we will.
Lord Yoga, how do you know my name and the entire plot of the show?
No much I do, for it is written. In the stars.
Sorry, Lord Yoga. Between you and me, I think Gordon's feeling a little off colour.
Between you and me, I think Gordon is dead.
No! Gordon! Speak to me!
Despair not, young water. Bring back Gordon we can.
But that's impossible!
Nothing impossible is, but the power of the source you have. Behold, the source.
Lord Yoga! It's glorious! It's ginormous! It's Queen!
Many forms the source takes down on water. Journalist Master Hines discovered it. 57 varieties. Step around you must and understand better you will. Flowing through the galaxy inside of your knee, you'll find the mighty universal force. Anything impossible is possible, of course, when you learn to squeeze the source. I don't mean ketchup, gravy, hollandaise, no mustard, mint or mayonnaise, Tabasco, brown or bolognese, they don't have force. Anything impossible is possible, of course, when you learn to squeeze the source. Flowing through the galaxy inside of your knee, you'll find the mighty universal force. Anything impossible is possible, of course, when you learn to squeeze the source. You ketchup, gravy, hollandaise, no mustard, mint or mayonnaise, Tabasco, brown or bolognese, they don't have force. Anything impossible is possible, of course, when you learn to squeeze the source.
Tell me, Lord Yoga, can I learn to squeeze the sauce?
And you must show more water, then you will. Apprentices with galaxies, they want to seize my expertise and properties. Right over please, we want to squeeze the source. Like 1, 2, 3s and ABCs, your number is just a breeze. So bend your knees at 10 degrees. I'm trying to squeeze the source. Now squeeze! Just squeeze! Yes, squeeze! Succeed you did!
Is the umpire near, Lord Yoga?
Not only near he is, no I do. What he is getting for Christmas.
How?
I felt his presence. And presents I have for you.
Wow!
Engage. Weapons of a net. Deadly, powerful, and great for net distance.
Thanks, Lord Yoga. These bling blades are going to be real lifesavers.
Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright. Warning, copyright.
I said lifesavers! Lifesavers!
Prepare to face the umpire, you must.
But how long do I have, Lord Yoga?
Till the end of the next song. Now go. Source, be with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
It's astounding! You think that's your win? It's madness that it's your fault. You're deluded, but not for very much longer. The umpire, oozing
my words.
I give your singing 3 out of 10. Luke! Tax princess. We don't need to win, we just don't want to play anymore. We're shutting you down and going home.
Not so fast.
We're shutting you down and going home.
Join the dark side of the stars.
Never. The light source is kinder, fairer, and far less calories.
Prove it. A battle of bottles. Sauce on sauce.
I relish it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
The Wimbledon final on centre court.
Let play commence.
Who's this woman in the middle of my court?
She must be an act. No, I'm Ada Elbow, that's Ada, and as for you, you remind me of this sauce.
Strong, powerful, and mysterious.
No, sticky, smelly, and thick.
I remember now. My mother and her space station and her singing, her terrible singing. She used to tickle my cheeks and call me
The Daddy Poos!
You knew my mother?
I am your mother!
Will the umpire accept Darth Vader as his long-lost mum? And will the Diddley Squits ever return back to their planet? And last but not least, will Princess Nebula ever find her parents again?
Mumsy?
Daddy Poos! Yes, it's me, your mumsy, Ada Elbow, and you're my long-lost son, Dennis Elbow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lost you. I was such a clumsy mumsy.
And I was a naughty umpire. I am sorry. Now, everyone can have their galaxies back, starting with Princess Nebula.
Nebula!
Basil Saffron Oregano!
Mum, Dad! I was carrying you with me this whole time?
We did tell you, dear.
We will celebrate with a royal feast. Dinner with basil and saffron oregano?
It'll be just like me, hot and tasty.
Dr. Ada, I found you at last.
Great news.
I know. A big Denny.
A Diddy Denny!
A mini me?
Dennis
Doubles!
So I think it's time you were reunited with Gordon. He's grown a bit since you last saw him.
You mean
Yes.
Gordon's alive!
So our Star Wars saga comes to an end.
Oh, I don't think so, but I reckon there's going to be at least 3 prequels.
Endless sequels.
Ah! What are you doing there?
Hiding. Watching. Waiting. Got Christmas merchandise, videos and t-shirts.
space musicals and novelty underwear?
Star Wars could become universal.
Actually, I think it's Disney.
Zach Data, I think Denny Crease has been drinking green milk again.
Oh no, not again! Star Wars!
Let's hear it for the Amazing Apprentices! Axe, backs, backs and jacks! They're awfully nice. You guessed it, it's the Dayton of our diddly scripts. You cannot be serious, man. You guessed it, it's the Racketeers. For Venus, Mac and Let's go Wales for the Space Rangers. Ranger Roger, Ranger over, and Ranger out. I mean out. Let's have a royal round of applause for King Basil Organo and Queen Saffron Organo. Let's go
Lord Yogo! Let's go wild to the dynamic duo, Sarah and Alexi. It's the kings of doubles. It's Mr. Umpire and Mr. Spotty Muff Spot. Remember, he's still watching. It's Toby Wonky Nosebleed. Let's hear it for the super sidekick, Nigel Vanucci. Let's have a massive round of applause for Quirky Quirty. Let's hear it for the courageous Princess Nebula. Let's give it up for the crazy but amazing Daphne. But let's not forget Zach Solo. And last but not least, Luke Warwater. This has been our Star Wars 2022 production. We hope you enjoyed it. 1,
Goodness me, I always get the slot to follow this lot. What do you say? That was absolutely phenomenal. I thought last night was brilliant, but tonight was even better. That was awesome. Absolutely fantastic. I think every year this show gets bigger and more adventurous. But I think this year you've definitely launched off into space and reached astronomical heights. And I think we've spotted a few newly formed stars. Definitely see you in a different light tonight than the light we see you in normally. But obviously a show like this doesn't just happen by magic. There's a lot that's going on behind the scenes, and I've got a few thank yous to say tonight. And the first thank yous I've got to say are to Mr. Hawker, who's been pressing all the buttons tonight. I don't know how you managed to do that all.
That's all right, I'm finished now.
Okay. And somewhere around us is Miss Mann and Mrs. Frampton here, who was our prompt tonight. I don't know whether you needed to be a prompt tonight. No, of course you don't. But Miss Mann and Mrs. Frampton and Mr. Hawker have put this all together, as you can imagine. So give them a big... in charge of the production. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, so I have to say a massive thank you to Mrs. Gaskell, who's on the lights. Give us a flash, Mrs. Gaskell. Staff who have been here doing refreshments, of worked behind the scenes doing makeup and sorting all sorts of things out through the evening. And I hope they're going to sort out a raffle for us in just a second when we draw it. So thank you to everybody. We also need to say a few thank yous to Kevin Barton, who's our maintenance guy, who's helped us put together all the scenery. Also helped by Emma Wilkinson, who I think might be in tonight, who has drawn and designed the scenery, but she's very keen to point out she didn't paint it. She's telling us by saying that. We did our best. Our music teachers, who we've turfed out of every room and every hall for I don't know how many weeks as they've been moved around for the rehearsals. And of course to you guys, you families, who've helped the children with their costumes, learning their lines, and making sure that they've got the confidence to come here and do this, because you've been amazing tonight. So thank you to everybody. I think before these children sort of move off to the outer reaches of our galaxy, otherwise known as Keswick School, we need to recognise how fantastic you have been. And all of those learning behaviours that you've developed as you've been with us. Your collaboration tonight was phenomenal. The way you've helped each other, the way you've remembered all of those lines, it's amazing. So a massive thank you, and we would like to say a huge good luck to you as you move on to secondary school in September. We'll really miss you, and we want to see you in September, so come back and see us, please. And when all the teachers are driving down the road to St Herbert's in the morning and you're going the other way to Keswick School, you need to give us a wave. But we like it when you wave to us, please. So massive thank you to all you guys. I think they are the stars of the show. We need to give them a huge round of applause. We've had a really disrupted 2 years and we've not been singing. And yet actually I think you've been probably one of the most tuneful bunches of year sixes.
They are very talented bunch, and we're very proud of them.
We'll hear you again I think in the leaders service on Friday, but very impressed with your singing. It was lovely tonight, very tuneful and spot on, so well done. Okay, I think we've got a raffle somewhere. We've got one prize, a big hamper. So who's going to, you're going to draw out the ticket. That's who it is. BT. Who was that?
Abby, that's you, isn't it?
Yeah,